moms, how are you doing? One day from Love and Grace. I wanted to touch base with you, check in with you, wishing you nothing but the best the month of August, wishing you nothing but the best in the goals that you set for yourself, whether it's in wellness, nutrition, fitness, anything that you've set your mind to accomplish this month. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. So I wanted to talk briefly about postnatal exercise and breastfeeding because this week is World Breastfeeding Week. So in honor of that, I would like to just touch on a few things that moms should keep in mind while breastfeeding and exercising. So there's a popular belief that when you exercise, your milk and you're breastfeeding, your milk supply drops or it just vanishes. This is not true. So when you do exercise and when you breastfeed, first of all, it is completely safe to do so. When you do exercise and breastfeed, what usually happens is the lactic acid in your breast milk changes considerably. So the flavor is altered when you're breastfeeding baby after you've worked out. And usually this happens maybe if your workout was really intense, maybe you're operating at 100% intensity. So the levels of lactic acid in your breast milk have, skyrocketed, and then the flavor when baby is tasting your breast milk is kind of funny and they may not have any liking towards it. So they are not completely pleased with the experience. So what usually happens is advised to maybe bring down your intensity a notch so that you are not altering the taste of your breast milk, to that extent. Another thing is when you do exercise at such a high level, you sweat. Even when you don't exercise, maybe you're not doing extreme cardio, you still sweat a ton. So when you do sweat, our sweat contains a lot of sodium, salt, right? And if you're breastfeeding baby right after a workout, imagine all that sweat just going into baby's feeding experience. And baby is like, why does my breast milk taste like this? First of all, the lactic acid is just skyrocketing. And then out of this, there's salt, just trickling down the boobs and then being fed to baby. So there's not a completely pleasant experience while you're breastfeeding and having all those factors in the way. So it's advised to again bring down your intensity levels just a bit so that you are not altering the taste of your breast milk that much. And it's also advisable to have a nice rinse, wash off, so you are coming in with clean boobs that are not giving baby an unpleasant experience. And also it's also advisable to maybe feed baby, plan your time and your workouts where you feed baby right before you work out, drink lots of water before your workouts and after your workout, just to make the experience for you and baby pleasant. There are amazing benefits to exercising and breastfeeding, one of which includes your mood. Your mood is greatly improved when you do breastfeed and exercise. So even if you're not breastfeeding, if you're just exercising in general releases endorphins. So those endorphins help boost your mood and give you a better positive mental health. Another thing is working out also gives you the energy that you need. Imagine having to feed baby, waking up in the middle of the night to feed baby. You need all that energy that your body requires to carry out that kind of task. So exercise helps in that area. Exercise while breastfeeding also is good because while you do breastfeed, you lose about 300 to 500 calories on average. So, but this isn't a one size fits all, so it depends on where you fall, but you do lose a considerable amount of calories every time you breastfeed on average a day. So that benefits you in ways where you lose any water weight, baby weight gradually, which comes off over time. So even in the limb guide, there's like a full section on breastfeeding and how your weight loss calories are all affected by breastfeeding. So it's extremely important to pay attention to your body, pay attention to the breastfeeding experience. And if you have questions about breastfeeding, consult with your lactation consultant or your doctor, whoever it is that you go to for such advice. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best in your breastfeeding and exercise journeys. Wishing you nothing but the best, and please surround yourself with a very strong support system because you can fall off the wagon very fast. If you do plan to continue to breastfeed and enjoy your breastfeeding experience, you want to be able to do so with the right support. I was successfully able to breastfeed my daughter for 16 months. I'm so glad I did, and I'll do it again. But for the next child, by the grace of God. But what I really want to drive home is that support yourself with the right people. The right support system is so important. Wishing you nothing but the best, and I'll see you next time.